If you want to know how I almost got scammed, please continue to watch this video. Maybe I can help somebody. Okay, now this is a story all about how my life got flipped and upside down. And I'd like to take a moment to sit right there to tell you how I almost became a victim of a scammer. But anywho, yes, so like I said, I was here minding my own business. Just minding my own business. Yeah, I wasn't bothering nobody. I wasn't emailing nobody. I was just watching TV. So, and remind you guys, I have everything to show you guys. And I will post it on the screen, whichever way you guys can see. I will post it. So, I was laying in bed and I received an email. Paid partnership with PUMA. Yeah, that place. And when I seen that, I was very excited. I'm like, yeah! What? PUMA wanted to work with me? Little me? I was so excited. It's not the actual, I don't know who it is. This is the actual email I got from this particular company. That they see my social media, my platforms, and they would like to work with me. And that I was selected to collab with them. And they say if I want to move forward, please contact them immediately. And who wouldn't want to do that? Who would want to do that? Yes. Yes, I would want to. Why not? So I broke my fingers to respond back to them. I responded. I said, yes, I am. Thank you for this opportunity. Yes, I am highly interested. Boom. So they went and said that they're going to send me an agreement, written up agreement contract. So they're going to go over everything. And I will also post this on the screen. So let me just give you a heads up. I just want to show you guys and just bring awareness to these want to be smart scammers. Now, I don't know if they are really scammers. It's just what I have came across on this particular emails that they sent me. It just stood out so many red flags to me. So this video is basically letting you guys know to just be careful. If you are new like me, beginner like me, just do your research. That's all I'm asking. Just do your research. So at the end of the video, I just want you guys to drop comments and in your opinion, because I would not sleep until I would not rest. I would not sleep until I know I'm not crazy. Just tell me, do you think this sounds like a legit company that's reaching out to me, or this is a scammer? So that's just okay. So just let me know. Okay, so in this agreement, they're letting me know that, okay, we love to work with you. They pretty much getting all the breakdowns. They're going to be sending me activewear. They're going to be sending me sneakers, bikinis, and whatever they have in their company, they're going to send it to me. They also mentioned how much they're going to pay me, which is $18.50 monthly. Who gonna do an upfront delivery fee for them? I didn't realize, something didn't tell me to look at the email for what they sent to me. I didn't even look at it until later on down the line. Okay, boom. So I said, okay, this sounds, you know what, I was so excited. I didn't even catch where they say a fee delivery. I did not even read that part. I just seen $18.50. I just seen $18.50 a month. I ain't read, all that was just blur to me. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? So boom. So, but it was there. It says upfront delivery fee, which it did state that in the agreement statement. Okay, so I wrote back and said, yes, I am interested. So they responded back to me with another email stating that they just got to take some information from me. I'm going to post that on the screen. You guys can pause it and read it. So yes. So they asked for my name, my address. No, they asked me for my name, my age, my address, my sneaker size, my bikini size, lingerie, flip flops. They asked me for all my platforms, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. They asked me for all that. They also asked me to send them 3 attachments of photos, and then send it to them as soon as possible. So I kind of, I, I sent a few of the things on that list. I didn't submit everything. I submitted a few things on that list, and I returned it back because I was like, I put question marks on the list, like. So, our PR will be reaching out to you as soon as possible. And this is your correct phone number? I confirm, yes, this is my correct phone number. So maybe like 5 minutes later, maybe 10 minutes later, they did contact me. It was an American. It was, a German representative contact me regarding what they sent me to discuss. I really didn't understand what he was saying because he was pretty much breaking. It was like bits and pieces. It was like da da da. You understand that? So it was just like rushed on me, and I would just let him know, hold on, slow down. So slow down. Repeat what you said because I want to make sure I told him I don't want to get scammed. So slow down. Yes. I understand. Yes, slow down. Okay. So he did. So then he said yes. So I said, well, do I have to pay that now? He said, no, you don't have to pay it now, but I just want to let you know it is there. Once you read your contract and sign it, and then I have to get a hold of my delivery services, then we can go from there. So that kind of sounded a little fishy to me. I'm like, So then he off and say, do I have a manager? I told him, yeah. I ain't got no manager. But I told him, yeah, I do, because you're not finna, So he got quiet. So I asked him, I said, listen, I know PUMA is a big organization. Can you explain to me what your company represents so I can know what, because I'm lost. I'm completely lost. So basically he was telling me about this company, the company that reached out to me. He said that this is a organization that just launched, and it has not been launched out to anyone yet. So it's pretty much like a hush-hush kind of like thing. Okay, like no one don't know nothing about this company. They're trying to get it off the ground. They wanted to, reach out to content creators to help them do that. Fine, okay. I said, okay, well, do you have like a platform? Do you have Instagram? Do you have Facebook? Do you have YouTube? Do you have anything to make me feel that this is a secure type of deal? Well, yes, we do have Instagram, but we will need you to read and sign the contract before we give you our Instagram platform. What? Okay. I don't care. I never heard of that before. I never, ever heard of that. Even these companies that send me stuff for free have a platform. And they are small business, like small business, you know what I'm saying? And they even have a platform. They have Instagram. They may have TikTok. If you have TikTok, that would be enough for me to understand what's going on, because you know what I'm saying? It's a business. So if you have TikTok, if you can tell me your TikTok platform, I will go search and see what it is. I'm going to do my research. I'm not going to just take that answer and then go with it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm like a FBI. I'm an investigator. I investigate everything. I'm like a nerd. Come down to like reviews, all that. So that was a big red flag. Big red flag. So I'm like, I have to sign and I have to read and sign this contract in order for you to give me your platform. Yes, that's correct. I'm like, okay, okay, fine. I say, so how this payment work? Well, he wanted to get off the subject with that, so I got back on it. I said, so how about this payment situation works? He said, well, we do PayPal and Zelle, and whatnot. And he went off and said something else. I don't remember what was said because I really wasn't at this point. It was just like, nah, princess, this don't sound right. It doesn't sound right at all. So I said, okay. He asked me, do I have any questions? I say, no, I do not. I say I will just, and he ended off by saying that, well, the contract, the hard copy will be emailed to you within 48 hours. So read it over, sign it, and send it back to me via email. I said, okay, well, me and my management will read over it and we will go from there. And then I forgot to mention to you guys, he also said this: do not go on your social media platforms discussing that you are working with our company until we have a signed contract agreement. Now I understand in some levels about that particular, agreement. Okay, and then he also went out and said this. He was like, I'm going to send you the items and within 48 hours. Okay, and if you want, okay, pause. If you want to send me the items and within 48 hours, and I have not even yet to get the contract, and you don't want me to broadcast this on my platform, how am I supposed to? Just y'all follow me, okay? So, okay, so whatever. So we hung up the phone. So I reached out to, which is my girl Gina, the real Jazz. Hey girl, hey girls. And then the Army Barbie. To them, I shot them an email. I'm like, listen, you guys, I don't know if this is legit or not. I need some advice. And they all was on the same page. They were like, it sounds good, but then again, there are some companies who are third parties that works with PUMA that also, reach out to small creators or content creators to pay them to sponsor them or have it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but that's what they were telling me. I'm like, okay, but something wasn't it just wasn't agreeing with me. So I'm like, okay. Literally excited about working with them, but like I said, it's too good to be true. When it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. I mean, wait, we're gonna put this behind us, but I'm just wanna come on here and just share you guys. Just do your research. I mean, before you even agree to these people, do your research. Don't agree to something when you don't know if it's a scam. Don't do what I did. Do what I did. I didn't do nothing. They didn't ask for my debit card. They didn't ask for my social. They didn't ask for none of that. The only thing they asked for was the shipping address, my name, my platforms. That's it. They didn't ask for none of my bank statement, none of that, which is, I won't give it to them anyway, but I'm just saying they didn't ask for that. So just be mindful, just do your research. And if you have to use chat GPT, please, I insist, I recommend you use chat GPT because, baby, I wish I would have used this before I even reply back to them. They told me, how do I want to I ain't gonna lie, chat GPT is a little messy, but I like it. They got your back. I ain't gonna say messy. Nah, that's not the word I'm looking for. Telling you, they got your back, baby. So I just came on here to tell you guys I'm sad. No, I'm just kidding. I came on here to tell you guys, just be careful, man. Just be careful. Do your research. Don't just jump on something that sounds good because sometimes it may not be what it is. But yeah, this is my little story time. So yeah, just be careful. And I'll talk to you guys on my next video. Hopefully my next video will be a legit paid partnership. But till then, I love you guys. Stay safe. Keep your eyes and your ears open.